In a world still dominated by Western tech giants, it is India, under the visionary leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, that's leading a quiet revolution. When Silicon Valley talks innovation, Bharat delivers transformation. And now, for the first time ever, a foreign country is placing its trust in Indian fintech. Namibia is officially adopting India's revolutionary unified payments interface model. This is not just a tech partnership, it's a statement. India's digital prowess is no longer confined to its borders. It is shaping the future of the global south. While the West peddles credit scores and data capture, India offers digital freedom and financial inclusion. This historic development is not just about transactions. It's about trust, technology, and the triumph of digital India on a world stage. This is Modi's Bharat, bold, self-reliant, and exporting empowerment, not exploitation. Namibia's UPI adoption is proof that the world is watching, learning, and now following India's path. In a landmark diplomatic and technological moment, Namibia is set to become the first nation in the world to adopt India's unified payments interface through an official licensing agreement. This historic collaboration, announced during Prime Minister Narendra Modi's state visit to the African country, is not merely about technology, it's a strategic leap in India's global influence. For years, India was on the receiving end of foreign systems and technologies. Today, under PM Modi's leadership, it is India that is exporting world-class solutions like UPI to the world, asserting itself as a true Vishwaguru. The agreement signed between Namibia's central bank and NPCI International, the global arm of India's National Payments Corporation, marks a watershed moment in South-South cooperation. In Namibia, a nation with significant unbanked populations and vast rural landscapes, UPI can serve as a catalyst for inclusive development. India is no longer just helping itself, it is leading the developing world with a dharmic approach to technology, accessible, ethical, and empowering. UPI, launched in India in 2016, has redefined digital payments. It eliminated the need for bank account numbers, IFSC codes, or complicated paperwork. A simple virtual payment address or mobile number is all it takes. From chaiwalas to CEOs, over 500 million Indians use UPI today for instant, seamless transactions. In May 2025 alone, UPI handled over 18.6 billion transactions worth more than 25 trillion. This is the model Namibia is importing, and rightly so. Namibia's central bank governor, Jonas Gavabsek, hailed the deal as a transformational step in his nation's journey towards a modern, secure, and inclusive financial system. With a majority of Namibians still outside the formal banking net, UPI will allow them to leapfrog into the digital age. It's a step not only toward financial inclusion but toward digital sovereignty, something even Western nations have struggled to achieve. This strategic win also signals India's emergence as a fintech superpower. Under Prime Minister Modi's vision, India is not content being a back office to the world, it's becoming the brain. UPI has already attracted attention from countries like France, UAE, and Singapore. But Namibia is the first to formalize adoption, making India the architect of financial infrastructure beyond its own borders. And make no mistake, this is Modi's diplomacy in action, empowering the global south, bypassing middlemen, and creating digital bonds rooted in trust, not dependency. Let us not forget, the Western financial system was never designed to empower. It was designed to extract. High fees, complicated process, and exclusionary barriers were the norm. India, on the other hand, has shown the world that financial systems can be simple, fast, secure, and built with a human touch. That's the dharmic difference, and Namibia has recognized it. The deal also opens doors for Indian fintech startups to enter African markets. With UPI rails in place, everything from digital insurance to microloans to QR-based retail can flourish. Indian entrepreneurs will now find a fertile, friendly ground in Namibia to rest and scale their models. It's Digital India gone global and another victory for Atmanirbhar Bharat. India's External Affairs Ministry has rightfully celebrated this as a breakthrough in digital diplomacy. Not just about software code, it's about an ethical operating system for the world. When India exports UPI, it exports a model built on transparency, privacy, and low cost. Unlike exploitative Western fintech giants that monetize every click, this again is a dharmic way, technology with a conscience. Namibia, a country rich in natural resources, is now tapping into India's greatest asset, intellectual capital. And the benefits are mutual. As Namibia grows digitally, it will feed into India's own financial ecosystem. The interoperability promised by UPI means that in the near future, an Indian in Chennai could send money to a Namibian friend in Windhoek as easily as sending a text. This collaboration also sends a strong message to BRICS and the global south at large. Instead of waiting for Western aid or Chinese debt traps, developing nations can now look to India for partnership, genuine partnership rooted in mutual respect. Modi's state visit wasn't just a diplomatic event, it was a blueprint for the new world order, one where Bharat leads not by coercion but by conviction. India's ascent as a tech superpower is not accidental. It is a fruit of political will, indigenous innovation, and cultural ethos. With Jan Dhan Yojana, Aadhaar, and UPI, the Modi government built the world's most inclusive digital stack. Namibia's adoption of this system is global validation of India's grassroots first, citizen-centric model. From a colonial subject to a global trailblazer, India has come a long way, and Namibia's decision is one more reminder that the future is Indian, digital, and dharmic. As the sun rises over Windhoek, it carries with the rays of Bharat's vision, a vision that does not divide but connects, a vision where no village is too remote, no person too poor to be part of progress. And this, dear viewers, is the India we believe in, bold, benevolent, and boundless.